All right, good evening to the global community of divisions. Of course, this is Agbeka Michael, one of the many voices in TBC all across the globe. I'm so delighted and humbled to come to you once again, and also grateful to have all the great leaders in TBC community in Ghana and the co-admins here with me. As we all know, this is a training for only those of us that are in the mass adoption team. So those of us who are going to listen to this recording later, if you are not in the mass adoption team, please submit your information to me or any of the admins on the platform so you can also be added to the mass adoption group. Of course, this is also those of us who didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please let's do so. We subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can get updates when a new video is being released. Tonight, I'm so happy because our training is going to be in 2 languages. In English and also in our local language. I know many people are complaining that they are not able to understand the English properly. So we want to make it also for them in a brief in our local language. So I'm so happy to have one of our great leaders, our great leader in Ghana here, which goes by the name Mr. Prosper Esa, who is here to help us with our local language presentation. So quickly, as we know, what we are doing right now is to move the TBC community forward globally and also in Ghana. And we believe in one thing, making things happen. We've got to know that until we made it, nothing will happen until we make it happen ourselves. And until we say something, nothing happens. So what we want to do right now, that we have also begun from months ago, is to make TBC liquid and TBC spendable in Ghana and all over the world. So I salute once again the great leaders that are here and also who are putting a great effort to make TBC spendable in Ghana. I salute you all. Let me share briefly with what we are doing in TBC community. All right, so let me share this briefly. Let me share this briefly. As we all can see here, sorry. This is and many people think that the data around and that it does something on its own. If you look at evolution right now, this is the evolution of the one you know years back, no might we know right now. Why some we call this and from time the value that was very we hope about thousand in our account in the back is very, very heavy. So keep this that mute yourself. Please mute yourself. When the coin came, I think you need mute your mic. From then open about 10,000 to your account, and then after that, the payment money the physical money is going to be it's not going to come and what money out. Hold on, let me mute some people. Please stay muted or I will money. Please, if you want to stay, even if your mic is not muted, please mute your mic and stay muted. This is a very simple instruction to avoid distraction If you have any question, you can for everybody to have to ask. Then you can ask your question, and your questions and then your question is muted. So you can run up the meeting and close and check you. So that is the money that you put your book and then check and you book as a money. So when you are your book as a public house, bank will cash out. It takes a lot of procedure, and most of our fathers and mothers are not able to use the check, and it's okay. Then, if it's the case, because let's bring a system in which you will not go into the bank, but you'll be outside and access your money, and they bring the money. The value also that. The value is on that because to you at a convenient time. It's okay. That's also the case. Let's bring money that you'll be in your house and access your money. Do whatever you want to do in your house. Africa is very late. It's now busy thinking it's nothing. But then, the day more do I now. They make money. All those things. They say, okay, let's make what dependent relationship. And also the procedure is very difficult. And then from there, we bring cryptocurrency. People are understanding TBC with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is that's why before you can make money, you got to know your entry strategy and your strategy. You can put millions of dollars in Bitcoin today, and tomorrow you will get $500,000. That is how it is. If you don't know when to come out, you money. Because the market is being manipulated by the gurus. So the more they push money into the market, the more the market goes up. The more they take money, the more people join the TBC, but the more people join, the more it goes up. The more the gold market also goes up, the more the TBC also goes up. Remember that TBC new account grows in two ways. The reason why your TBC is up and tomorrow is a bit down because of the gold market, because it grows, one, by the value of people, and two, by the grain of gold. So the more the gold market goes up, the more your value also goes up. So the more people put money in the market, the more your TBC also goes up. So let me take a brief summary from Mr. Prosper from what I've said so far in our local language.
Hello, Mike. Sorry. Ever since you started, I went off. I just came in. I'm very sorry.
Okay.
I just entered. So if you can just elaborate on it just 1 minute.
Let me give the summary.
Okay,
my system just went off.
Okay, Reverend, you can go on, sir.
Yes, okay. Now, Bra Michael, can say TBC aye sika na yehwe sika sem se na sika start ya e sha sifi bibi e friend barter trade. Barter trade ni say wo de bro friend na wo de abeji enchine. Wo de enchine na wo de akwaji tomatoes sa. Na ye ma menum hu say cowries no betumi use ancestors no betumi use cowries no e ya e de sika. Nti omo start so mo use cowries no e de ye sika nti onche ya riba enchine ba nti say wa bra nko nti say o say use cowries nti boy and if you hokko coins so aye coins aye use that na nanu use ye ma ebi no ye beto ye so na wunya kakra bia kuta bebre ya ma you dey no so say e ba sika they use that and so na say ho for the and go back to me for sika because we no be across the for to akọ na nti wu kra check the way for 50 million so and to me e dey come money you so am dey say charge so ni ade no so e ba mu no Emma, let you shoot for when I say card, and I say card be a check machine more, and also number be a bit to me a use, and also a charge it into no ye free, and also because of it's I say a new master sending Tino, and uncle for I say so much solar and the young mobile man. And it is a young man say qualify any
Thank you, Reverend, for the interpretation. I want to give about the reason of the TBC. I will tell that I did about this last week about the reason of the TBC. People again and they went let us go. I'm telling you now, just like you do. I wish you this amount of employment. The other is a mass action. We have please let's stay muted. Let's stay muted so you can finish the time. Also, how can we people funding last week I will go through our wishes to help people out of slavery, poverty, and hunger. How we do this? Have been ruled in this by only 300 please. You have been by only when I come and it's about threefold: professional education and fashion education. But the teachers only two: academic and then professional education. Go to school and get a job. But how to finish school and become an entrepreneur is not taught in school. That is why when you go to school and you got to know about the evolution, and then you got to know about financial education. That is why you got to say, oh, I waste my time and this and that to go to school and this and this and that. But the question is, we are focusing on how to bring a better economy, a better world. TBC is not coming to take the old world from there, from the system, and bring a new world. No. But we are in the system to influence the world in a positive way with love and respect. Because the world now, we know God created everything in abundance. So the question is, why are we living in scarcity now? We are living in scarcity because the world is being ruled by only 1% of the people that are in this world. And 99% of the monies are with only 1% of the people in the world. Please, let's stay muted. Everybody should be muted, please. Who is that? Oh, it's muted. The world is being ruled. 1%. And 1% about only 100 in the world in the world. Scarce people and live in the world. So let's see.
Area correct is crap.
Please,
okay, so can you go back for me? Nti no ne mfasoɔ no sɛ yɛyɛ 1 billion yɛbɛma 6 billion no enya sika ahotɔ mu na ɔmo enya adwuma ayɛ ma ɔmo so ebedi yie. So we can go to the next slide. Nti no ne ɔka ne sɛ ohia akodro ewiase na ne sɛ nti ne sɛ ni ewiase nipa nyina yɛ 7.7 billion no emu aha mmiɛnsa a ɔmo yɛ sikafoɔ yɛ adefoɔ na saa nipa aha mmiɛnsa yi ɛna ɔmo ekura ewiase sika sɛm nyinaa na yɛpɛ sɛ yɛdi ɔmo so sɛ yɛwɔ nipa 1 billion anaasɛ nipa ɔpepepe baako na nipa aha mmiɛnsa sɛ dɛ kyɛ sɛ yɛbɛtumi edi ɔmo so. Nti no ade nti na ɛni nti na TBC wɔ ha ɛni nti na yɛpɛ sɛ yɛboa ma nipa 1 billion ɛbɛyɛ adefoɔ na yɛn nyinaa yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛdi saa nipa 300 no so na yɛtumi edi yie. Nti no TBC ne botaeɛ no ɛyɛ botaeɛ a ɛso yie. Nti no ɛsɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛhwɛ ma TBC ɛkɔ so na yɛtumi di nipa ɔha mmiɛnsa no so.
Okay, thank you.
Michael, is that yes?
Yes, please. Thank you, Reverend. already, and we know that TBC, the one that they're buying a TBC. This is the reason why the mission to end poverty, to help people from slavery. I can tell you, all of us that are here right now, we have people that we know that even what they will eat is very, very, very difficult for them. That is why the admin has set up a good and we have opportunities because we said we want to help people out of poverty. But now people, what would they do? That's why we say that the TBC admin by the TBC admin is smarter than all of us put together in the TBC community. So though that's why many people that keep thinking that they want to show the admin what to do and that. Remember that the admin himself know his plan already down before he has begun what he wants to begin from the beginning. What he has begun from the beginning. So the TBC admin himself have his plan from A to Z. But when along the line the admin began taking suggestions from us, doesn't mean that we are the one telling him what to do. Did you get it? When he's taking a plan or suggestions from us, doesn't mean we are the one showing him. He's taking to compare to what he has for us and add to this and that to make the community work better. But many think that because the admin is taking a plan or suggestion from us, which means we have the right to tell him how to run a community. No, it doesn't work like that. So this is the first project. From here, the report to from Abuja, where we fed many people in Nigeria. This is the third Nigeria where we fed many people in poverty. People have even the food. Here to get others from poverty and slavery. Because when you and I are free today, others also have a chance. Remember, TBC is still in an distribution phase and mass adoption. We are not in economy stage, but these things are going on. Imagine when we hit our economy stage, what will happen? This is what happened. Anywhere you want to go, you go there and pay with 100% TBC. But remember, TBC will not be and will never be the currency, the only currency on the planet. And TBC will never ever be attached to any kind of mark or implant. We believe that our security, we need our face. Yeah, so Reverend, please, you can give me a brief on that. Yes.
Okay. Like I was coming to say, let me. Inti near admin said and that TBC admin because I want to share you know and I say Sikano everybody into you know what adrian ekura no na baby opeso di edu na se oni efa adwen na obise ya adwene enchi se ye na ye nkyere no ne a ye nkyere no ne a eso ye entumi nye adwuma saa because ono na okura vision no na ye pese ye boa no na ye hwe a TBC bedroom bibia eno na woko hospitals woko market woko clinics woko asori a eno na ye be di ye pese ye betumi de dwa bodo a ye 100% pese utumi de twa de a ye je no kura na eno so nkyere se TBC na be ye sika wo wiase a ye de be di dwa na ye de be twa de a na se ye de be di na mum sika fufuro so ewo ho da ebe wo ho no se sika wo ho no sisi a no nti no sa na TBC admin ni botaye etie nti remember ye mfa ya adwene mfa nka se TBC admin so yese nti sa na ye chemu efa yeah
this is some of us know that the bank of Ghana is not owned by Ghana. The bank of Nigeria is not owned by Nigeria. It's owned by private sectors. That's why you and I work at the banks the government has horses, like horses. So the government having horses. Now we are creating our own currency. I tell you, if the government declares today that everybody in his house, if you are having a hanky in your hand, that hanky becomes money. And if we agree, that hanky is not an process. It's like how it is years to come. How much the life of the reason the much for people to go to the government sector, to the sector, and how we can influence the process. We move everybody. That's it. We do very soon in the community. All the time. So, Reverend, please, you can give them interpretation, sir.
Okay. Yeah, nti mfoni a yɛhwɛ no so kyerɛ sɛ ewiase sika korabea nyinaa no ɛyɛ nipa na individuals anaasɛ ankorankoro bi na ɛyɛ ɔmo dea. Nti no Ghana yɛ sika korabea kɛse ɛyɛ Central Bank no ɛyɛ Ghana for yɛ dea. Saa so na Nigeria for Central Bank anaasɛ ɔmo sika korabea so ɛnyɛ ɔmo dea. Na mmom ɔmo hyɛ ebinom ase nkɔfoɔ bi dea. Ɛno nti no wohu sɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo di yɛ so nti wohwɛ mfoni na yɛhwɛ yɛ na ɔmo edwuma a yɛyɛ no na ɔmo agye yɛ tax na ɔmo agye yɛ sei nti ɔmo de hwe yɛn ɔmo gye yɛ busia ɔmo gye yɛ kɔbɔ busia ɔmo nkyɛn na ɔmo agye yɛ interest na ɔmo hwe yɛ kyɛ sɛ ɔmo de nhwɛeɛ ɛwɔ yɛn ɛtwitwi yɛn sɛ nti ne sɛ sika na ekura yɛn no ɛyɛ ebinom ɛdea nti ne yɛnya ahotɔ nti TBC no botan ne sɛ yɛayɛ kura yɛ sika na sɛ ɔmanpanin kɛsɛ nne yi a yɛde handkerchief ɛyɛ sika sisi a obiara gye tum sɛ yɛ handkerchief na yɛde tɔ ade a ɛna ɛkyerɛ sɛ yɛagye ato TBC so yɛn nyinaa yɛagye ato sɛ yɛpɛ nipa 1 billion a ɔmo bɛ ekura yɛayɛ sika nti yɛayɛ kreti yɛayɛ sika a yɛbɛtumi di dwa ɛde abɔ yɛn ho bra nti no TBC ɛyɛ Margaret, that slide, the down one, the one where the picture was you.
We
there. Let me, if you can do that one.
Okay, your network is breaking. What I was showing there is how we want to create our own money. We want to create our own money. We believe when people create their own money, no more tax, no more bankruptcies, and no more unemployment.
Okay. Okay. Nti sɛ yɛayɛ sika ana yɛtwa yɛ sika yɛdi yɛayɛ sika a yɛntua tax biara yɛntua tax ɛka bia ɛma ɛsiane sɛ yɛa na yɛwɔ yɛ sika a yɛdi nti no saa na ɛbɛyɛ ama yɛn sɛ yɛ TBC ɛhyɛ ase sɛ ɛyɛ adwuma a meka kyerɛ ɛbɛyɛ bibifo ɛbɛyɛ asɛm papa ɛbɛyɛ awawasɛm nti no yɛbɛfi ɛkam yɛbɛfi ahokyerem yɛbɛfi tax tuemu ɛsiane sɛ yɛayɛ wɔ sika a yɛde bɔ yɛ bra.
Thank you, Reverend. So these are the reasons why we are building the economy right now. That is why the admin says that we are separating the strong from the weak. If you know you cannot build a community with us, stay back and let's build it for you. Then you come into the community. Right now, there is a maintenance going on at the back office right now. And most of us can know that we are not able to withdraw our bounty. Our rotator. You know, the reason for us not be able to withdraw our rotator is because Bitcoin mining fee is very, very high. Now, when you are transacting right now, it's between $3 to $4 to $6 or $8. So the money we have right now as a rotator money is not enough. But admin says that it's working on a system in which we can withdraw the rotator once in a month. But remember that this month we are in a building month. We are building a system. So the question is, how do we want Or do we think that we can build the TBC community in Ghana fast? Because we want other communities to see to say that we also want to become like Ghana community. Remember, the only thing that can send us far in TBC community is Ghana is love and respect for each other. Without love and respect for each other, we cannot go anywhere. You know, gotten to a time because of people not having love for each other, make the community to lag behind. People were self-centered. They want to get it for themselves, not looking at anybody else on. That is why the community has stayed back. But I believe I can tell you for sure that the Ghana community right now, what we are looking at is building a strong community, because merchant, those of us who are worried about merchant, worry no more. Don't worry about merchant now, because we have merchant on the pipeline that want to come on board. But we are waiting, because when the community is not built, when the community is not strong, when we don't have love, respect among us, and we are not together, even if we get merchant, still nothing will work. Remember, getting to a point, we all were focused on how to get a merchant, and we got a lot of merchant to the system, but now the merchant are relaxed. But the admin is bringing a merchant promo also. So let's wait on the merchant promo that is coming, so we can all take it from there and move faster. I tell you, we want to come together and unite. After we all unite, what is next? What is next is we move to a merchant column. That is why we need more leaders in Ghana here. Everybody in TBC in Ghana is a leader. I am a leader, and you are also a leader. But aside that, we have knowledgeable leaders. Anybody have one TBC or even Kringle in his account, so far as you can open or operate your account by yourself, you are your own leader in TBC community. But the reason being that many people don't want to learn more because they have business partners. We know this and that. But I am here right now. I don't know more in TBC. I still learn from the TBC admin every day, every night. And I still learn also from the leaders, my co-leaders that are in the community right now. I am in this training. I am training the mass adoption team this evening, not because I know, but because I also want to come and learn. That is the principle. If until we understand this principle, we cannot go far in TBC community in Ghana. When it,
let me,
Mr. Gwan, please.
yeah, Michael, let me interpret that portion then you continue.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Gwan, please mute yourself, Mr. Gwan. Mr. Gwan, please mute yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Please, you can go.
Yeah. Michael, can I continue?
Yes, please go on, sir.
So, Nana admin and I moderator can say, TBC, a friend is a maintenance one as more year and she shall be your back office. Na Cynthia Nini na cost say, Bitcoin rotator na admin edemayen. Sisia no near woman isha yen to me and yingu your wallet. Na Cynthia say, and the Bitcoin ne bono akosro my say charges are na say sikomo G and sana fee almost charge and son no the amount. A big call bear $2, a big call bear $3, ne even $8. And until yen to me ye say sikano, then ye bet to me I say admit me ye in a bosome. Na TBC Ghana yɛpɛ sɛ yɛkɔ yɛnim na yɛnim a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛkɔ ne sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛde ɔdɔ ne anidie bɛma yɛn ho na yɛde anidie ne ɔdɔ ma yɛn ho a megye di sɛ ɛbɛboa ma TBC Ghana akɔ n'anim na nkuro foforɔ so ahwɛ sɛ yɛso yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ te sɛ Ghanafoɔ nti ne moma yɛn nyinaa yɛmfa ɔdɔ ne anidie ma yɛn ho na yɛma TBC nkɔ n'anim na ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔno ɔyɛ ɔtrani yɛn anaasɛ ɔne yɛyɛ meeting sɛ because sɛ anaasɛ nti sɛ onim ɛyɛ sɛ onim dodoɔ na mmom ɔno so wɔ ha sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛka yɛti abom na yɛsua adeɛ nti ne yɛn nyinaa yɛnka mbom na yɛnsua adeɛ na yɛma TBC nkɔ n'anim sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛka bom a gye di sɛ TBC Ghana ɛbɛkɔ n'anim na ɛyɛ sɛ merchant ɛnni hɔ yɛnhwɛ merchant no mfa nto nkyɛn a na ɛsan senti ne sɛ admin ɛwɔ nhyehyɛeɛ pa ɛma merchantfoɔ no anaasɛ merchant ɔbɛyɛ promotion bi a ɛkyɛ sɛ bɛma TBC merchant no akɔ n'anim na mmom Ghana yɛwɔ nneɛma bebree ɛwɔ pipeline no mu ɛfa merchant ho nti yɛnya abotrɛ na merchant no mbrɛ so na admin de ne deɛ ne ba a nneɛma a ɛwɔ mu nyinaa no ɛbɛpie nti yɛnya abotrɛ na yɛma ɔdɔ ɛne anidie ɛnde di ɛwɔ TBC Ghana ɛne ne nkwae so nyinaa. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend. Let me take one or two reactions or one or two questions. We have Mr. Michael. Please, you can unmute yourself, sir. We have Mr. Michael here. Michael, please, you can. Okay.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you for your time and good evening to everyone. Yeah, what I have noticed in Ghana here compared to Nigeria is the presence of merchants. I've been following Nigeria TBC community and I realized GMC store have helped them a lot. What I want to suggest to my fellow admin is that if we can mobilize ourselves and I contact the CEO of GMC store to come and open the branch here. Because if we have a branch of GMC in Ghana, I tell you, people will be rushing to sign up for TBC account because they know they can use it. And then because the merchant that we have in Ghana here, there are some they have their contact. You call, you not get them. Some are accepting 20 to 30% of TBC, but some too you cannot reach them. They are not accessible. They are not visible. This is making it difficult for individuals to sign up to TBC. I can assure you, we have thousands of people who have TBC account, but they will tell you I can't use it. That's why it look as if Ghana community is not great, but there are a lot of people having it. So as I said, let us reach the CEO of GMC Nigeria. If we have to bubble ourselves money to help me open a branch here, I tell you, one viable merchant in Ghana can book thousands of individuals to sign up in TBC, and that will make the growth of TBC community in Ghana faster. Other than that, it will be crawling and crawling. I think that's my opinion.
Thank you, Mr.
Hello, Michael.
Thank you, Mr. Michael. That if you can listen to my presentation very carefully, I appreciate. First of all, I appreciate your contribution and your concern also. But if you can listen to my presentation very carefully, I made mention that we have a lot of merchants that we are working on. They are ready to accept TBC in Ghana here. And as I'm talking to you, we have a representative of GMC in Ghana here, which is Mr. Prosper here. So what you are saying right now, we know we have a person that is in Ghana here that is connected to the GMC in Nigeria there. But we want to do something bigger. Remember, GMC is 100%, but you need to register before you can access. But as you are saying that we should get in touch with the GMC manager, we have a person in Ghana that represents GMC in Ghana here. As I mentioned earlier, Mr. Prosper, who is here with us, and we, the Ghana community, want to do something very, very bigger. than what other countries are doing, in which that the other countries also can follow us and said they want to be like how the Ghana community is right now. We know that the community, many are growing, but the fact is that when the community is not built, if we did not build the community, no matter the merchant we have, if we are not united, if we don't have love and respect among us, no matter the merchant we have in Ghana here, still nothing will work out. Because when you say this, somebody else is going to say this later. We all want to have the same mind, all want to have the same say and the same that, so we can move faster. I tell you, if we all can put our effort together and support whatever we are doing or we have begun right now, we, the TBC community in Ghana, will go far. I tell you, the admin says that he is in a supportive of Ghana community because of good leadership. So for us not to miss the opportunity, what do we have to do? What we need to do right now is to come together so we can make things happen. Because I tell you, Ghana here, many people in the community want to become a merchant. But the issue we are having it right now is the education. The education and the communication to them. How we communicate to them, that is the most important thing. So if we don't have the right thing or what we are supposed to tell the merchant, we will do and get merchant, but along the line, everything we've labored for will go in vain. So thank you, Mr. Michael, for this great contribution. Let me have another one or two reactions. Let me see. Reverend Abundant. Reverend.
Yeah, Michael.
Okay, so please, you can help us, please.
Okay. Now, I can say, yeah, brother Michael, besides GMC, senior representative, yɛnya ɔmo bebree branch ɛwɔ Ghana ɛsan sɛ TV GMC sɛ ɔmo bebree bi wɔ Ghana ɛbɛma TBC akɔ so ɛna Michael kasa no presentation no yɛhu sɛ ɔka sɛ as for merchant deɛ yɛnya abotire na nneɛma wɔ pipeline no na yɛwɔ GMC for representative anaasɛ James Neni ɛwɔ plat ɛwɔ group yi ɛyɛ yɛn brother prosper isa nti no megye di sɛ biribi wɔ hɔnom a ɔbɛma yɛhu na ɔne ɔmo acommunicate nti no na yɛhia wɔ Ghana TBC mu ayɛ love and respect for each other ɔdɔ ɛne anidie a yɛbɛnya ama yɛn ho na yɛama TBC Ghana akɔ n'anim nti yɛma ɔdɔ ɛne anidie ɛndedi ɛwɔ TBC.
Thank you.
Michael,
thank you. Let me have one or two reactions. Okay, Mr. T Black. Please, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mike.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, the whole group. Yeah, I just wanted to just hammer on what you said. You know, my brother said GMC. You know, GMC, we don't even, it's helping, but I'm sure that it's either a group or somebody that form it. So why don't we, the leaders in Ghana, also come together and try? We can create something on our own. As you are always saying, it's just love and respect. If not on this platform, PC, but I think that some of you that are very close, those that know the faces, we can organize physical meeting one of these days and just come out with ideas, come out with some resources. After all, it's an investment. We can create something that will be even be far bigger than GMC, that I think. But if we want to sit down and wait for somebody, because GMC has some issues, but we don't want to talk about it here. all right. There are a lot of complaints that even come from it. But if we come together and organize something that is more than GMC and that is Ghana, I think that will be better, so that everybody will know that Ghana is doing well. Ghana has also come out with something, and then Nigeria can also even fall on this. I think that is what I think, though, my humble opinion.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
We shall have that. So those of us that are in Accra here, let's get in touch. So as we are listening, those of us that are in Accra, and then we are determined that we want to make things happen in Ghana. You can get in touch with me privately. So we will have one of communication. So we meet one of these days and see how we can make things happen in Ghana here. All depends on us. Let me take Mr. Prosper. Mr. Prosper, please unmute yourself, sir.
Okay, thank you very much to come in, and also good evening to everybody.
Good evening.
Actually, it's all about GMC issue, as you did mention earlier on. Like we said, though I am the representative in Ghana, but what happened before I went to Nigeria to buy things, or we have to go to Nigeria to buy things? One, even to bring GMC here in Ghana, it goes with a lot of obligations, which even I personally that I'm their rep. If I say I will take more details, I will tell you more details about that. To see that it is not easy. It goes by registration, company name, and a whole lot. So like Michael said, which I want to say in addition to it, to help our brother Michael and people that are expecting GMC or somebody from somewhere to come and open a merchant or a store in Ghana here, that like we all know, we can do more than what GMC is doing. We can do more than that.
Yeah.
Though I'm their representative, but like the one Mr. Blake just said it, we have discussed this issue for so many times and the longest time ago. All that we need is agreement, understanding, togetherness. We can easily do this thing here without having any problem. Even we can do it without thinking that we are not looking for profit. We just want to do it to encourage the community to know that you can spend your TBC. So, in long and short is that, like the last person spoke, Uncle Blaise said, let us find a day, meet face to face. Let us think of where to get funds from resources, how we can establish Ghana merchant TBC or TBC merchant in Ghana for our own people to patronize, which can encourage others also to come. So we shouldn't think much about GMC or Philippines or Cameroon. Ghana, we can do our own, which will be more than GMC. That is all that I can tell everybody. And then let me interpret it, since I'm okay. I've been able to get in. I'm clear on the line. The thing is, say, you know, my person a say, you know, my Michael, I can be say. Adena, you know, more GMC or Nigeria, no. Juma mudi TBC eton ade di dwa no. Ye ma omo ma mebie omo store ne omo company bi o Ghana ha. Ne tentene ne tietie mu ne nyina ya bo no tofa ne se. Ghana se ye kan ye tribo mu a, ye betumi aye chen ya GMC ye wo Nigeria. If it says GMC omo ba Ghana be e be di dwa. E say ye mfom nko ye aban mu. Enko register omo company. Many omo design company nyina niame wo mu no edoso. Enti kakra yo tia ka ayedi tu yon fo ne se ye Ghana fo ya nkasa ye nya odo no kore eni gidie de ma ye ho na ye hia animanim ya ka bom hie mu a de hia ne be bia ye benya sika free be bia ye benya nyama ye beton na free ho ye po se ye pe no faso kase bebre na mum se de be ya obi e bon so o ampa TBC sika no de de to ade de di dwa edi to ade ma ye ho obi ani beje ho ma Ankro ubia abamu dem TBC akɔnanim. Enti ne tintini ne tietia mu nyina ne sɛ maya nwene akyirɛkyirɛ Togo, Nigeria, ene Cameroon, Ghana. Yɛnso betumi ayɛ de wɔ ha de hia ne sɛ yɛbɛti yɛn ho ase ne aka yɛn ho abom. Meda mu nyina ase.
Thank you.
Michael, I'm done.
Thank you. Let me take one or two reactions or questions so that we can be out of here. We spend a lot of times. Any other question or any suggestion or any contribution from somebody?
Hello, Mike. Let me interrupt small if that will be fine.
Okay, no problem. Go on, sir.
Yes. I just wanted to also suggest this thing. Now in Ghana, we have two big cities, and it's usually Kumasi and Accra.
Yeah.
At the moment that I'm talking to you, I'm in Kumasi.
Okay.
And some of the guys, I know, even I spoke with Pastor Isaac. I don't know if he's in the meeting, but we are yet to meet though. He comes to Kumasi somehow. I don't know how we can reconcile these two cities. I mean, the leaders around, so that we can get quite a number. And then whatever we think of doing, we consider at least these two big cities, which Accra will take part of a place, and then Kumasi will also take part of another angle, whatever we will decide to come out with. Otherwise, at the end of the day, if everything is concentrated in Accra, it's just a suggestion though, it's a suggestion. But I think that we have to start linking up the Kumasi group and then the Accra group, and then all around the corner, but at least for the start, usually start from somewhere to get somewhere. Everybody is inclusive. Everybody, every corner, we'll capture every corner, but for the start, definitely start somewhere and spread somewhere. That is just what I want to say.
Okay, thank you. So you can meet up with him. He's also, Pastor Isaac is also one of my business partner there at the Kumasi. So, we are all, Reverend Emirates. So we are all working together to make this sustainable.
Okay.
Go on, sir. Go on, sir.
This evening I listened to an audio from our ambassador in Derek, talking about T-shirt committee 7, committee T-shirt committee. Is there any information on that for us?
All right, so that was 3 days today. Yesterday. Yeah, 3 days today.
Okay.
It was 3 days today, not today. That the TBC admin says he wants to set up a T-shirt committee in which they are going to use one common word, and then the common word, as you listen to on the audio, that they are going to contest or vote for 7 people, in which a fund of $10,000 will be given to them, to one person, in which that person will become like the central bank. That if you want to give to somebody else to this and that, it's over to the person, and then in which the person is going to pay 10% interest on that. So admin is looking for the people that is globally, it's not maybe Africa, or this is the whole world. So he needs 7 people in the whole world that will contest, and the community will vote for him. The person that won the vote will be given $10,000 to do that project. So that is all the project is about, and it is something not concerns to TBC. That is outside TBC, but something that will help the whole world also. Yeah. So Reverend, did you get it?
I read it from the blog.
Yeah.
I read it from the blog, and our ambassador also made a voice audio today as well.
Yeah.
And so I think we need to push those who are willing to do that, and we see the next action, what this thing will bring about. I think it's a different thing from TBC.
Yeah.
And so we'll follow it and see from next week how the voting will go. So I will encourage as many as we are here to just put ourselves into it and let's make ourselves known. Even if we will not get it, let's make ourselves known, make ourselves, our people also come into the limelight. Yeah, so that is my little contribution.
Okay, thank you, Reverend. Any other contribution or reaction? The last reaction, okay, Mr. Fari. Please, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much this evening for
Welcome, sir.
the training that we have had with you. Reverend just spoke about the t-shirt issue, and I want to show my interest to contest for that position. So, Mr. Michael, what do you think about that?
It's powerful. It's very powerful.
Great.
It's great to show your interest in that. I know,
Okay.
to me per se, I have no say in that. It is the community. And then one thing I can say also is I spoke to some of the few leaders this evening that it also goes with an influential, and
Yeah,
it goes with an influential when we choose somebody in a community and make the person stand, and we make it happen in the community. That is all it's about. So as Ahmed mentioned, the system is there that anybody that wants to contest in that can do that. At the end, if it's 10 people, 20, 100,000, at the end is 7 that is going to be stand on the system, and the 7 will be known in the system, and among the 7, there's only one that will be picked from those 7. So it's great that you want to stand. You also want to stand for that, because as I know, others also want to stand for that. Yes, but the only thing we need, even if you're able to get one person in Ghana that get that position, we are all good to go. Because if let's say per se we have 10 people or 20 people that stand in Ghana, and the 10 people, one person is able to win, that one person can support the rest of the 9 people to also establish their own. So it's a very good idea.
That's true.
Nobody is restricted to contest for that. So you can also stand for that.
Okay. And then secondly, we were talking about the GMC stores in Ghana, how we could also have our own here. It is a very good idea and a good suggestion. And what I want to say is that we need a money to begin the whole thing. And admin has said that something will be coming into our back office to maintain our movement. And maybe it may be good suggestion that we take a certain part of those monies that will be coming into our back office and then put them together. Even if it can buy us just 20 pressing irons and put it in the shop and say, Ghana TBC, you can go and buy a pressing iron in these stores. I think it will begin to sell the TBC in Ghana.
Yeah.
I think you get my point right.
Yeah.
So let us think about something. What we can do to have at least a certain amount of money to begin with a small thing, and later on, when the money comes and is bigger, we also increase our stock, and then we go from there. So that is my contribution.
Thank you. So that's a very great contribution. And also, I was working on a project like that, in which that TBC can be accepted 50% and cash 50% for electric iron, let's say phones, laptop, and different electronic things, then food and all those things. They are all on the pipeline. As I mentioned last week, that was on Thursday. I met somebody also the same time that want to accept part TBC and part cash, a merchant, which is both online and offline. And this merchant is not going to accept TBC only in Ghana. It's globally. Those Nigerians also can access all over the world for product, dresses, different things, foodstuffs, and all these things. We have a lot of things on the pipeline. But what we need right now as I always mention, is the community to be strong. Because when we are strong, we can go faster. So we are believing that as we keep moving, next month, our target, our training, we have a lot of things. Many don't know how to bring merchants on board. Many don't know how to bring people on board. And as I mean, the slide I used, that is the slide I used to prospect a lot of people. My slide, this is a new slide I prepared for this year 2020 to get new people. And if we get presentation tools to get people become so easier, and to get merchants also become so easier. So right now, the only thing we need right now is to build a community. And after the community is built, I tell you, merchant to be there, but how to spend it also, we will not able to spend it. It will become something else for us. So let me take Mr. Prosper again.
Okay, this one, there's a quick one. Mike, like Mr. Ferry said, concerning the merchant, I mean our store, even though, like you said, you have something in the pipeline for yourself, fine, we agree, but let's take action now. We shouldn't be waiting and say this and that and that. Let us find time to meet early as possible and see where we can get funds to start. Well, as he said about the rotator money now is not plenty that we can start something with, you know. So let's meet, let's Jojo, think of what we can get funds to start something soon as possible. If we say we want to build ourselves, how long are we going to build ourselves to be strong? Though it is a good idea, but let's start from somewhere so that at least we can get more people to come in. And then also, I'll plead with you so that all of us that goes out to talk to people, at least we can have one common language. So by the slides you have, for instance, to me, to be frank, don't give it to anybody free. You can just, I mean, somebody come for it, you pay something down because it is your hard work that you got it. At least each and everybody, the leaders, when we are going out, we should have one common language, one common presentation, so that at least it won't be like different languages and oh, somebody say me they are scamming me, but the language is one. So the slides you have, let all of us prepare ourselves and get it from Michael, so that whenever we go out, we can use the same slides with the same language to do the prospect, and then it will help all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Prosper, for that great contribution. So we'll look at that, and from next week we can schedule after our Tuesday. Remember, our Tuesday we shall be having the TBC admin with us on Tuesday. So our Tuesday meeting on Thursday, I shall announce on the platform those that I want us to meet. It's not everybody. I'm going to appoint certain people that we are going to meet, and then when we meet, we shall take it from there. So
yeah. Thank you.
After our meeting with the admin on Tuesday, we shall take it from there. So let's get our people to come on board so we take it from there. So I believe, seeing there's no other contribution, then
Michael, please, I didn't get what you said. You said you'll be selecting some people after admin's meeting on Tuesday.
Yes.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah. Okay. Portion? Some of us that are in Accra here, we shall be calling. I shall be selecting some people that we are going to meet in Accra here. That we'll meet one on one, and we take the next step forward on how to get this done.
Okay. But concerning the slide that Prosper said, is it something that is going to be released? And if it is, how much is it going to go for? Or it should be in private?
As for the slide, it's not going to be free. And now when we reach, it's supposed to be maybe a minimum of maybe $50. That's all, minimum of $50. But
all right,
it should be in chambers. Then because
$50 a side. $50 a side.
It's high, yeah. So because
it's high.
It's high, yeah. Because even this slide itself is being endorsed by the admin itself, the TBC admin itself. This is a new slide I prepared this year.
It doesn't it doesn't matter. We are building our society.
I know, but $50 I think is cool, because any money you are going to make with the slide, I'm not taking anything from it.
If we cannot afford
Michael, if you cannot afford the $50, it means that what you have over there cannot work.
That is why I said it should. That is why I said. Listen, that is why I said it should be in chambers. But the amount I'm supposed to take is $50. If the person doesn't want it, then it should be there. Because I remember I bought a blue shirt. I bought a blue shirt. Hold on, I bought a blue shirt from Mr. Umbe, and the blue shirt I bought was $100. That was just a blue shirt. That's what I paid in Bitcoin before I got it. So if you want to make it happen in TBC, then I think $50 is supposed to be easy, because the slide I'm having right now, when you sit with a prospect and present to the person have no choice than to sign up, because it is something I waste time and prepared personally for these are the things that I was able to use to sign up 1,000 plus people within a month. Nobody in Ghana has ever done that. It's not bragging or something. I didn't giving this gist, education on all these things, that I was able to sign up 1,000 people to hit the heavy hitter in Ghana here. So these are some of the tools. If you have the tools, even the money you make in the system from people is even paying the salary for $50, something small, something like peanut. So I thank everybody. I thank everybody for making it to this training this evening. I appreciate the great leaders for coming, and hopefully we shall all meet. We spend about 1 hour 45 minutes. Our meeting is supposed to last about 1 hour, but we spend about 1 hour 45 minutes. So hopefully we shall meet on Tuesday at 2 p.m. with the TBC admin. Let me meet everybody so we can say bye-bye. So bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Tuesday, 2 p.m.
Bye-bye.